Oh, God, my eardrums. That is the sound of refreshment.
Yes, it is.
Please explain, what are you drinking?
A frosty, delicious Barks root beer.
Pride of Biloxi, Mississippi. Since 1898, it's good.
It's good. That's my favorite thing about it. Is a slogan. It could have been anything, but they went the Ron Swanson route.
It's good.
It's good. So yeah, we just came off of a very heavy episode.
Lots of plot.
Yeah. But you see now why Quirrell's my favorite character.
Character.
He's very noble.
He's very noble, but I also think that he probably has the most complete arc of all of the NPCs you encounter throughout the game.
That's true. The NPCs are personable, but they are, for the most part, pretty static.
Mm-hmm. Whereas he is just another adventurer, and like you always hear him talking about like there's other adventurers unlike you and I who can't handle themselves, and you never get to see him fight until he comes in and just decimates.
Houses fake Metroid.
Pretty much.
So we're still here. Whoa. Completion percentage viewable in inventory.
Yep.
We now can look and see how much we've done.
90%. Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah. So with all of the patches and the DLCs that are already included with the game, because they're free, because Team Cherry are awesome like that, full completion is 112%.
Okay.
I expect us to get to 108. The last 4 are all in the Pantheon, and if I practice, maybe I can do that.
Now, this is
bonus
not
episode.
Yeah.
technically the Summer Suikoden, but I do like the 108 thing.
Uh-huh. Kind of accidental, but you know what? We're going to run with it.
Yeah. I was actually watching Dave play
The Iodin, yeah.
Iodin Chronicle, like, Rising for, like, just 30 seconds.
Yeah, it looks neat. I haven't... I know it's not the same thing. It's like a precursor to 100 Heroes or whatever they call it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that bird person.
Alright, so what's been in... I mean, we know what's here, but...
But besides the orange? What is in here besides the orange? Oh.
The one containing the orange.
Huh.
Oh, you know what? One thing I did not do. Oh, no, I started it. Oh, well.
That's right, we're letting him out.
This will be
is what
fine.
you're rolling with.
That's what we roll with.
Could be worse.
And, you know, if I lose, it's not like it's a long walk back.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, are we just want to talk? Like, excuse me, Vessel? How you doing? Oh. Hey, that's the game name.
Uh-huh.
This is like the pointing Leo from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Some of his moves look a little familiar. Nice.
Ah! His head is so big!
I was gonna say, yeah,
Let's go ahead and take a twosie here. Or not.
What in the world is he doing? Buddy, hey, are you hurting yourself?
He is.
What are you doing? Why would you do that?
Well... Kind of hard to say without spoiling it.
Aw.
But there is a reason.
He's so squishy. Ooh, Trixie. There goes at it again. Man.
It's heartburn.
His heart's probably burning, yeah, that's not inaccurate.
Among other things. This looks so unhealthy. Like walking to urgent care. So what's bothering you? Open the shirt. Just burning pustules. Oh, hello. Ooh, nice. That one hits hard. Can we talk now?
No. If you try to dream nail him,
It does.
yep, he is too guarded.
But I want to know. Oh no. I don't think I like what's happening. Are we eating it? Did we eat all the orange? No. I'm sorry. Our turn to hold it in.
I made this. You made this.
Does it mean it's like out of the Forgotten Crossroads at least?
More or less, I forget what they call this ending, but it's a very much a parallel to Dark Souls, to where you have two options at the end of Dark Souls. You can either light the flame to perpetuate the Age of the Gods, or you can extinguish the flame or claim the flame for man and start the Age of Man. Similar thing here, but it's not about starting an age or not, or something like that. You either take the place of the Hollow Knight, or other option, which we'll get to.
Right,
Yeah.
I was getting very Diablo 1 vibe. And it was funny, I was thinking about it a little bit earlier. Like, you have Tristram, right? The city on the surface, and everything you're exploring underneath. Now, Diablo obviously didn't have quite as much dialogue, right? You just had the books with some of, like, the lore of Lazarus and things like those little quests you would go on.
Yeah.
And really, everyone that mattered was on the surface. But I was thinking about, like, oh, well, it's the, in Diablo, it was the mankind is imperfect, and not even the hero who defeats Diablo can resist, embedding the soul stone, and, being corrupted, or, like, feels the need to restrain the corruption, but then in the second game is invariably corrupted by it.
Right.
Becomes the Wanderer.
Yeah, so, this ending, there's really nothing. We're still waiting on the second game, so, and we don't even know if that game's a prequel or a sequel or what. We don't know anything about it, but nothing is told of this ending. It's all left up to the imagination, but the idea is that the knight, our character, was able to once again contain the orange, the light.
Yeah. Now,
do they contain it indefinitely? Will another wanderer have to come along and take it from us? We don't know.
Now,
it's on purpose, not a super satisfying ending.
Ludum Dare, woo! Such a great
Rohan Fraser!
Ludum Dare is like Global Game Jam.
Oh, really?
They are a series of like game creation events. So there's like Ludum Dare 35, 36, 37, 38, like over the years. That's a really fun thing to get involved in. If you've never tried to, that's a lot of backers in Kickstarter.
Yeah, there's a credits option where you can turn that on, and it will just scroll all of them.
Nice. Yeah, if you've never participated in a game jam, like even if you are not a programmer or game designer, like they are so much fun to get involved in, and I'm sure there is one in your local area. So
probably.
I always encourage people to check them out. Preserved and you triumph. We'll meet again soon on the road ahead.
We'll meet again right now.
Press any button to continue. Game completion.
Yeah, so 11 hours. Now keep in mind, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going.
Sure.
A couple of, stumbles along the way, but
Casually 25-hour game.
For the first ending, that's not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep in mind, this game at its base is $15. I've put hundreds of hours into this game.
Sure.
And I'm not stopping.
Yeah, my favorite game of all time that I thought about, like, how much I paid versus how much I played was actually Battlefield 2. Because I used to play a lot of Battlefield 2 online, and there was a site called bf2s.com where you could actually look at, like, you could look at anyone's statistics because it would track it, you know, from the Battlefield servers. And the very last statistic was, assuming you paid $60 for the game, here's how much the game has cost you per minute to play, like, the cost per minute. And mine was like 0.000006 something. It was like nothing.
That's funny.
Oh, you unlocked Steel Soul.
Yep. Which I will not be showing off.
No. I still forget who I saw that
My
did
first playthrough was pretty... I remember it was pretty long playtime because I had done the arena stuff a lot.
Yeah. Which was probably the first thing we're going to go do, actually.
That'd be so fun to showcase.
Yeah, let's go do that now.
Yeah. No, that's not the big tent. We did that.
No, the big tent has another thing. It is completely optional. It adds nothing else to the game, but it's fun to do anyway.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Alternate title screen.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I don't love it.
The orange has perpetuated into the menus.
The orange has perpetuated into the menus.
So, no, this is not a New Game Plus.
Yeah, this is just you... And this is another thing that I think does so much better than Dark Souls. With Dark Souls, once you beat the game, your save file's done. You can't access it again, as far as I'm aware.
So this takes you to the last place you saved before you
Right. It basically takes you, it puts you right outside the Hollow Knight.
Okay.
You can change around your seals.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead.
Let's undo some of this.
I just want...
And we didn't get anything for having beaten the Hollow Knight. Like, our character here is as if we hadn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and that never changes. No matter what ending you get, whenever you pick up the game again,
Okay.
it's
So this is like
before that.
Clue, where we just like, it could have happened that way.
Yeah, that's not a bad analogy.
Right. Now we are the, what happens if after sitting on the bench you went, maybe I'll go back outside?
Pretty much. Alright, so now that that's done, there's a lot we can do. We could have all done this all before fighting the Hollow Knight the first time,
Sure.
but I wanted to break it up and kind of have like a post-game,
Yeah.
post-vanilla section, as it were.
So, hello again.
Alright, so first thing we're going to do is, like Erin mentioned, we're going to go to the Colosseum. Because that place is useful.
Gotta fight Gilgamesh.
More or less.
Gotta get the Ragnarok.
Here's a fun trivia thing that I'm asking you because I couldn't remember the answer to it the other day.
Uh-huh.
What are one of the items that you can put up to get Shadow to show up?
Oh, gosh. I want to say there's like a knife and one other thing. That's going to haunt me if I don't look it up. I'm glad I have my phone on me. Because for all the lore I studied in that game for the thesis, like,
Yeah.
A stick.
not as much searching the mechanics of, like, the Colosseum or...
You know, I forgot to dream nail the tree that we found in...
Yes, the bouncy section.
Yeah.
I forgot about to mention that. I thought about it later, but... That's right. Hi, Seer.
So we ask the... Remember us. Remember that we once lived.
Stop.
Remember me. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we get an arcane egg.
Arcane
Egg.
egg.
Yep. 1,500 is the next big reward, and then 1,800 is the one that we need. So that's the sort of the name of the game here, is to get the what I consider the true ending, because it feels the most complete. We need 1,800 essence and a charm that is split apart in 2 areas.
Okay.
So that's our goal for the nonce. But in order to do that, these areas are tricky and the enemies in them are powerful, so we're going to do some stuff to get ourselves all boosted up.